Everybody, thank you for coming out tonight and hearing what we're all about. Some of you know what it's all about, and I can see a lot of new faces in the crowd this year too, so that's awesome. So for those of you who don't know us, I'm Lou. This is my husband, Sergej. We own and operate Lou's train station for the past 15 years. We've been running this contest now for 11 years. This will be our 11th year. So every year we try to improve it and make it better, and I think we've done that.
The contest has been a very huge success in this community. We actually helped out quite a few hundreds, if not thousands of people change their lives. The very first step of becoming healthy is knowledge. We have to know which direction we have to move, and if we don't have a map and we want to get to whatever it is, Chicago, New York, or New Jersey, we have to know the road, and we have to use the map, and we believe that we provide the map to all the contestants that join our group.
This year, we're gonna create a project within our contest. Let me explain to you what it is. It's gonna called New Lease on Life.
Again, we're running a 3-month contest, Weyburn's Biggest Loser, but within this 3-month period, we're going to also create a special project. It's going to be a group of selected individuals, probably 6 to 8 individuals, who will be able to partake in some, almost like to say, an experiment, and also a great opportunity, we believe, for themselves.
The way to do that is you have to write an essay why you should be chosen, why you should be the one to be within that group. That group will be working in close with me and Laura for the next 3 months. You'll be requested to do stuff that you would feel uncomfortable to do. You will have to eat what I'll tell you to eat, and you will have to do what I'll tell you to do. Basically, for the next 3 months, for those 6 to 8 people, I will be your God.
We're gonna take and turn their lives upside down. They will have to step out of their box. They'll have to experience some of the things that they never done before, that they never even thought of doing, or maybe never thought that they will be capable of doing something like that. I think it's going to be an unbelievable experience for both contestants and for Laura and I.
Okay, do you think we're going to have to read through these again, honey, or do you have a good grasp on it?
Well, it's definitely going to be a tough decision.
I can see that. Like, I'm really torn. I keep coming back to this one. This one really stands out on, you know, for me, but
you're right.
What did you think?
Yeah, you're right. There is definitely probably
few...
2 or 3 people that I would say they definitely should be in.
Yeah.
And,
I definitely keep coming back to that one.
So what about this person? This is how this person starts. I am a quitter. Wait, let me rephrase it. In the past, I have been a quitter. I have tried fad after fad diets, with some success but mostly failure. I have experienced an excitement of success and a crushing disappointment and anger at myself when I have gained all of the pounds, inches back, always with a bit extra.
I'm a yo-yo dieter like so many others. I know I need a lifestyle change consisting of healthy, clean eating and exercise. I know I have to be determined and consistent. This journey is more than just losing weight. It's about self-exploration, learning to respect your body, learning to cope with life and the stress life throws at you, learning to demand respect, and learning to be a healthier individual. I deserve to be a member of this group.
Shayna!
What's going on?
Hello!
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
For what?
To lose some weight?
Get healthy!
I was in grad school for 2 years, and so of course really busy with school. The exercising part wasn't as hard because I would walk to school and that sort of thing, but the nutrition, I mean the social aspect of always going to potlucks and getting together with friends was a big challenge. It was kind of funny because initially I read the email about the new Lease on Life and I just dismissed it. I was like, I'm not doing that, you know, like I'm already doing this program. And then I was talking to a friend about it, and she said, you know, if you're going to do the program and be committed to the program, why don't you take the best opportunity? And it kind of resonated with me, and I stewed about it over the weekend, and then I thought, you know, she's right. Why not take the best opportunity available? I deserve this.
All right, we're here at the Weyburn Special Care Home, and we're here to surprise Marissa Beam. She's going to be very surprised, I hope. And I'm sure she'll be very nervous. So let's go inside and take a look what's going to happen next. This message is from Marissa Beam. You've been surprised
to be selected for our special group, New Lease on Life. Marissa, are you ready for this?
Oh my God.
This is your time.
Oh my God.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Oh, you guys freaked me out now.
In grade 12, prior to my graduation, I found that if I gave my lunch away at school, I wouldn't be teased as bad, and thought this would also help me to lose weight if I wasn't eating any food. If I don't eat, how can I gain? Also, she thought that she could make friends by giving her lunch away to other people. I made friends because everyone wanted my lunch, especially the chocolate bars and the treats that were packed for me. If I don't eat, I can't gain any more weight, and maybe in the process I can lose the fat that I already have. Can you imagine?
It must be very tough, and a lot of times right now in this day and age right now, there's a lot of kids that are actually struggling with the weight issues, and unfortunately they don't know how to deal with those things, for one thing, and then they create some different ways of dealing that. For example, like giving the lunch away, and then in the end, it might be one of the worst things to do is not eating at all.
But this is what's cool, because she recognizes that. Like it says here, yes, the weight did come off, but in the process, I landed up with much bigger problems. My relationship with food began to take a very different path. So she recognizes that now, which is really cool.
Well, hopefully she's ready, and I think, you know, she definitely should be within a chosen group.
Gentlemen!
For this special group that will be a New Lease on Life group, this is going to be something special. We're going to be in close contact with them for anywhere between 5 to 6 days a week, where they will have to meet up with Laura and I. We're actually going to be weighing them in every 2 weeks. We're going to be taking their picture every 2 weeks, their measurements. So they're going to be monitored very, very closely. And we'll be having meetings within our small groups, discussions, how we should deal with maybe with food addictions. How should we look at food? What kind of emotions maybe we should feel when it comes with food. We're going to discuss how to make their lifestyle better. This person writes, I have been overweight for as long as I can remember. I remember playing with girls on the playground and then making fun
of me because I was fat. They joked about it, so I did as well. I thought if I joked along with them, then maybe they wouldn't tease me as badly. I started smoking from the time I was 16, trying to fit in with the crowd, any crowd. When I was 17, I had my first child. When my son was 6 months old, I challenged my GED and passed. I went to work straight away to provide for us. In 2009, the spring before I turned 30, I told myself it was time to make a change. I am 31 years old. I have been married for 12 years to my husband Murray. I am a mother of 4 beautiful children. I have always put everyone else's needs ahead of my own. It is time for me to put my needs first.
Some of these really pulled at your heartstrings. I mean, some of them have had a real struggle. Did you find yourself crying at any of these? Like,
I don't cry.
oh, of course.
Why do I need a new lease on life? I've spent the last little while reflecting of what went wrong. How did I get this out of control? I've flirted with the gym a few times, tried to eat better, came to the realization I can't do this without help and guidance. This is a big step for me because I've never asked for help. I can handle it and been living in denial.
Hey, what's up, Todd? Hey, how's it going, Mike?
Good.
Your birthday!
So, what's going on, man?
Well, big 100th anniversary out here today. So.
Good stuff.
I
good
know
stuff.
it's a big day.
Yeah,
It's kind of
big day.
bad timing, but
You know what? I think it's even bigger today. We
Yes.
wanted to come by and say that you actually been chosen to be one of the participants in the new Lease for Life group.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, no
Thank you
problem,
very much.
man. It's my honor that you
Yes.
will be with us. And
So-
how do you feel?
Pretty good, yeah.
happy or scared? Liz?
Scared. I think for me it was a little bit of a grieving process. My 9-year-old daughter passed away in September, and it was sudden for us, and I think it gave us kind of a new how life is really fragile and how I have to be around here for a long time for my family. So Sergej and Lou talked to me about doing it, and I think it was I was a little apprehensive at first to do it because I knew I'd have to be accountable. But when I went home and thought about it, I knew I had to be accountable to someone because it hadn't been working the last 33 years. So I think at the end of the day, it's not really to hit a number. It's to be more active with my kids. I want to be able to swim with them. I want to be able to run around and play ball with them. Both my kids are very active in sports, and I've sat on the sidelines many times and yelled at them to go harder and faster, and here I am sitting, can't go hard or fast.
All right, so what do you think? We got to make our tough decisions, and I definitely have about 4 or 5 people that I think they
Okay,
should
which
be in.
4 are you
Well, I think
talking?
this person should be in.
I agree.
What about this?
Agree.
Okay.
The guidance of Sergej and Lou there is, that's kind of a once in a lifetime thing that comes along for somebody, and just to find out that I had caught that boat when it went by just solidified, hey, I was in the right spot at the right time and I made the right decision.
Kind of really felt really strong about this individual. They described their past and what they had to struggle with.
Yeah.
But I think they definitely need help.
Please help. I feel that I deserve to be one of the chosen few that will appear on this year's Biggest Loser. My name is Clark Garlick and I'm 36 years old. I've been overweight most of my life and I'm tired of it, and I would like to begin the process bringing an end to it. But I need your help. I'm willing to make the sacrifice to do whatever it takes. It stops now, no more excuses. As a child, I've battled my weight. No child has to spend his lunch hours visiting a dietitian to get his weight under control, but I had to. As I got older, the weight kept creeping on, and the older I got, the less active I got. The moment it hit me was when I was climbing the stairs in our house and I was completely out of breath. At that point, I weighed 280 pounds.
Well, one of the reasons why I chose to write the essay was I'd been in the contest 3 previous years, had little success each year, but every winter gained the weight right back, and if not more. And so obviously, I'd maybe learned a little bit from prior years, but obviously it's not sunk in, and I need help. Need the help to get over that hump, so I don't gain my weight back. Also, too, I want to make the change for my kids and to teach them healthy habits. I don't want them to go through the same kind of things I went through as a kid. Having grown up on the overweight side, and I want to be able to teach them good eating habits and make healthy choices now. So by the time they're in the teenage years and they get into their early 20s, that it's habit for them.
Okay, honey, you probably know who this is because, of course, it'll be very familiar to us. Isn't it ironic how you stated in your email, this is your email, of course, where you get tough with people, You can hate me, you can be pissed at me, you can tell me anything you think about me, but do not quit on me. That statement hits me hard for many reasons, but mainly because I was there before. I lived it with you guys in 2007 when I first did the contest.
You know, Sergej, a few years ago, I didn't think that today would ever exist. I'm even more certain that at times, I think I hated you as much as I hated myself. I was so angry with you, and I wanted to place blame on you for the failure that I felt that I was about to once again happen. I kept thinking, how dare you? How dare you tell me that I am the only person in control of myself? You have no idea how hard my life was. I had 2 kids to look after, no support at home, school, full-time work, and daily commitments to others. Of course I wasn't the only person in control of myself. Funny thing is, I always knew you were right.
Of course, this is Tessa, right? And we've come to love Tessa. She's been a supporter of us and she's done so well. She did it that first year. She maintained it. And she wants to be in this program. I don't know that she needs the help in the food because she's given us incredible recipes and she's doing really well. She needs a lot of help with strength training.
And she has some things probably that we can maybe help her a little bit, but
Yes.
you're right, she's definitely gotten it.
Okay.
She has it.
But I have a great idea.
What do you mean?
Why don't we involve Tessa as one of the leaders? She can be an assistant with us. She can be one of the leaders because she's been there, she's done that, and people will respond to her because they have a tendency to look at us and think we've been healthy and fit all our life. What do we know?
They'll allow those people to see that it's possible and doable because they think of us as we're always skinny and fit and we don't know anything. Yeah. But this person can be with us, guide those. Nice, I like that.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
Sergej came to me and he informed me that it wasn't the kind of group that I needed because I already had a good take on what I needed to do to reach my goals. He said that he wanted me to be part of his group, and but on a different level than just a participant. So that brought a little more excitement as well to it. The nice thing about it is I get to meet great people. For instance, I spent a lot of time with Jan on Sunday, and I helped her learn how to prepare for an entire week. So meal planning, organizing, throwing out crap from your cupboard, how to properly shop, how to read labels, how to proportion things, weigh and measure. So that was exciting for me to be able to share some of that knowledge and what I've gained over the years through this program.
Once I kind of got over the initial shock, it was exciting and scary too. I mean, this is definitely out of my comfort zone, and I mean, it's exciting, and I know that I really have no choice now but to succeed, so that's kind of a really great feeling.
I was very excited to hear that I was picked. Like, motivation level just went through the roof. I thought to myself, this is a perfect opportunity that I'll probably never have again to get the more one-on-one training from Sergej and Lou that you wouldn't get in prior years. You'd be foolish to waste it.
It's been really good. I think it takes us outside the box a little bit. It takes me outside of my comfort zone, something different that challenges me where I can think outside the box a little bit.
We're going to create a little competition right now between the large group and the smaller group, and we're going to see who's going to lose the largest percentage of the total weight loss in the end at 12 weeks. So we're going to make that definitely as an interesting aspect. But we're going to see if the working with somebody on a really, really close basis gonna improve their end results so much more.